So just what you could say about your position coach, Michael Johnson Sr., and just what he's been for you and kind of what his message has been and what gets through to you.
Yeah, so first, I mean, he's got so much knowledge, so much experience. I kind of just like to be a sponge when he talks and just listen to all his stuff. And secondly, he's extremely intense. Like, he makes sure we're always on our shit in the classroom, on the field, in meetings. His number one rule is never let our name cross the head coach's desk. So he's like, the tight ends are like, we're straight arrows. Like, we do things the right way, and I think he's helping us turn into men, and just take care of our business. And he knows the game, like anyone I've ever spoken to. So it's just I'm grateful to have him in our room.
You and I spoke off the air, but the team became bowl eligible in the win over Virginia Tech. You're 6-2. They didn't put it up on the board. They didn't announce it. And being around this team for as long as I have, I feel a different energy. I don't feel like you guys were content with being bowl eligible. I don't think it really crossed your mind. I feel like this team's like, yeah, whatever, let's keep going.
Yeah, I think we just changed the standard. Like, Coach Fran came in and just shifted the whole culture. And I always told you guys that's what we needed. We always had the players. Now we have even more players. And we just needed the mentality to shift. And, one thing about this team is we get down in games, but we don't flinch. Like, we don't argue to each other. Like, we don't bicker at each other. Yeah. We kind of just keep playing because we're confident that, like, we got ballers. Like, Kyle's a baller. Like, we're always going to be in the game with him and with the guys we got. So that's what I love about this team.
You decided to stay and see what was going to happen with the new head coach. Hindsight 2020 on Fran Brown.
Say again?
Hindsight 2020 on Fran Brown. Like, you made the decision to stay in Syracuse and to see who they were going to hire. Thoughts on Fran Brown 8 games in?
I mean, he's really amazing. I mean, I don't think y'all know how great of a man he is, though. He's a really good person, and he really cares about us. Like, I was in his office today, and we were just talking about God, and like, we just talk about life a lot. Like, I feel like he's a really good mentor, and on top of that, he's a great coach, and he's a great motivator. And I'm honestly blessed to have him, because I'll spiral out a little bit mentally, and I won't be focused sometimes, and a little down on myself, and that guy snaps me right back into it, like right back into it. All I got to do is walk into his office. I'm extremely grateful for that, man.
Yeah, and you and I have talked about faith and mental health and all of that. So how have you developed in that world?
I'm still working on it. Still working on it.
You always will be.
Yeah. The devil creeps in, but you got to continue to fight. And Coach always says hard work and faith. Hard work and faith is going to get you anywhere. So I'm just trying to follow that. And I'm honestly just trying to take it day by day and just fight. That's it.
What, if you could say anything to someone struggling with their faith, worrying, mental health, whatever that may be, what would you say to somebody that's watching right now that maybe doesn't have God in their life?
I would tell you to seek Him, and surround yourself with people that seek Him. It's just a different type of positive energy. Like, you need to be around positive people, and I like being around you. You're positive. You talk about your faith, and it's just a different feeling. I think I've been lost in the past a lot, and I feel like God put Coach Fran in my life for a reason. And every day he's talking about God. He's talking about God. He's talking about praying, and I just feel like it's all for a reason. And so I would just say to surround yourself around people that are happy and people that are positive.
Well, there's no better way to end that. Dan Villari, much appreciation, much respect for the work that you've done up to this point, for your faith, and for the way that you've treated me. So thank you.
Appreciate you, man. Great seeing you.
Great seeing you too.